bitches where I'm saying. Ooh, bitch, you know I ain't playing. Yeah, I like water with sugarcane. Ooh, nuclear bomb, I don't feel pain. Yeah, I can't fly cause I'm not a plane. Ooh, I like crumbs and candy stains. Yeah, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang. Under the bridge is where I'm staying. Ooh, bitch, you know I ain't playing. Yeah, I like water with sugarcane. Ooh, nuclear bomb, I don't feel pain. Yeah, I can't fly cause I'm not a plane. Ooh, like to eat crumbs and candy stains. Yeah, roach gang, 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 roach gang. Climbing through your air vent. Ooh, I could smell that sugar scent. Yeah, still the best of the insects. Me and my fam like to lay eggs. None of this food be new to me. Nope. Eat it up, even if it's ruining. Yeah. Bitch, raid and add on my family. Fuck raid and Abion's company. Roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang. Climbing up your walls and ceiling gives me a good feeling. All y'all niggas kneeling, all y'all niggas kneeling. They kick me out on the ground with a Nike. I don't understand why they don't like me. I told them, bitch, come fight me. Big roach, still the main G. I'm healthy, don't need surgery. March flow, roach gang. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Roach gang, 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 roach gang. Yeah, under the fridge is where I'm saying. Ooh, bitch, you know I ain't playing. Yeah, I like water with sugarcane. Ooh, nuclear bomb, I don't feel pain. Yeah, I can't fly cause I'm not a plane. Ooh, I like crumbs and candy stains. Yeah, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang. Under the bridge is where I'm staying. Ooh, bitch, you know I ain't playing. Yeah, I like water with sugarcane. Ooh, nuclear bomb, I don't feel pain. Yeah, I can't fly cause I'm not a plane. Ooh, like to eat crumbs and candy stains. Yeah, roach gang, 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 roach gang. Climbing through your air vent. Ooh, I could smell that sugar scent. Yeah, still the best of the insects. Me and my fam like to lay eggs. None of this food be new to me. Nope. Eat it up, even if it's ruining. Bitch, raid and add on my family. Fuck raid and Abion's company. Roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang, roach gang. Climbing up your walls and ceiling gives me a good feeling. All y'all niggas kneeling, all y'all niggas kneeling. They kick me out on the ground with a Nike. I don't understand why they don't like me. I told them, bitch, come fight me. Big roach, still the main G. I'm healthy, don't need surgery. March flow, roach gang. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Roach gang, 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 roach gang. Yeah.
GG's, GG's, gang, GG's. What is going on? What in the tarnation?
I wonder if I saw the picture.
Alright, let's start on this chart even better. And I need some tunes. We need the one campaign. Run a fast fan. EC5 right now do. I want Westmoreland do something.
Westmoreland, you know what?
I don't know about that.
I'm giving up, living up, live. Can't up on no ends, no. When I sleep, and if you fuck up, then you can't chop with and move on.
How the fuck, yeah, bro, that's the shit that get me right there. Boss just come in dead serious. How the fuck you are reaching out this?
I'm giving up, living up, live. Can't up on no ends, no. When I sleep, no. Me, give a whole young green. jackfruit, grass skate, put rims basket. Then we push it on blue plate. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, me ready to bomb brain. Pressing chicken till me hands brain. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, me ready to bomb brain. Pressing chicken till me hands brain. Brain death. Mind in a one play, me can't play. Touchy melody, somehow we make a scale. Life take away, so dopey make a steal. Don't need to finger your face, say we fuck up the place. We no chatter, we no chase. 50 from a crack a face. 9 ball race, set shell, catch a case. Like never catch a case, next them a look for days. If you see him clean, just me dirty ways. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, me ready for bank brain. Pressing chicken till me hands brain. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, me ready for bank brain. Pressing chicken till me hands brain. Death. Mind give them one play, man, I play. Call up on the ends, no, but that's no, no, me, they go all I'm great. And if you fuck up, then you can't travel west. And never day, how the fuck you are, rich and half day. Life to my heart full of tears. Life's job, grass skate, rims basket. Then we push it on blue plate. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, ready to back brain. Press the chicken till me hands brain. One campaign, run a campaign. One campaign, pop champagne. Fuck with the food, ready to back brain. Press the chicken till me hands brain.
Your bumper cat deaf or what?
Trying to go round the thing, trying to go round the thing, cause I'm a
Anywhere got me, anywhere you be. So we don't care. If the mama know. Yeah. We need.
Bubble your body for the up top boss.
Man, motherfucker, me a top class.
Jump up in the belly, let's take a hopscotch. And me get dominant, and me get a jump touch. She skinny down, till me fuck that hard. When me touch it, tell her friend, them set it boy apart. Fuck out your love,
And that she love.
make me stop your heart, baby, till your ball. You feel it all on me when you see down funny. What a pussy tight, you know feel bloody. Now fuck her globally, you know that totally. So she recry, but she don't love nobody. But you love it anytime you slap up your body. But me love your baby because you're so pretty.
Brother, all I know is that I see every day. If you want something, you can do whatever you want for it. Them teach you that. Any, no. Grade AX, boss. You have to do them thing that I'm wearing.
You see?
Yes, in your nostalgic ways, eh?
Yeah, I'm preserved.
Reserve.
Preserved the old ways. Jesus Christ,
I'm over
save
here
me.
flying the plane.
Save me.
And the next one, building the plane. You choose.
Hey,
Either way, you're taking plan.
yeah, right. And I just saved that bitch actually. Let's go. You guys are the job.
Alright, let's go. 9:20. Got 20 minutes. Drop everything. Review everything. Gator then. Start with the tick chart real quick. Let me know. Come on. Alright, sit down funny now. Yeah. If I'm not near, let's take a little pause right there. Going right down the daily, we still ranging. And looks like we're trying to keep bouncing up. We took out some of the lows right here, 29145 and bounce, but we still had lows down to 28518. Not going down. Let's see if we try to go reclaim bearish fair value gap up at, what is this? Start pushing up. We got a little, nope, not even a high. Yeah. And we pushed that far though. 30,336 to 596 on the daily. That's the next high. Otherwise, I see it's just getting rejected off this little area. 30,109. Previous rejection zone. Previously rejecting there. Take a picture of that one. Send that in. 4 hour. 4 hour looking crazy. We still back inside bearish gap. Market is about to open in 5. High is 29919. And then the low is 29587. Next gas station I see for the 4 hour is 29995. Between that and 30,096. It's the up ones. Below, it's a little ways away, honestly. But I get as we got down to 29,554. Anything lower than that, maybe 260. Take a picture of that. an hour. Where's the previous 10 a.m.? Previous 10 a.m. is that one right there. Inside. Inside previous 10 a.m. between the body low is 29787 and the high of it is 909. So that's probably our range right now. We could just stay in there. Unless we're gonna break down and maybe come to halfway of that wick. And if so, 29682. Next gas station we got for this one is what? 717. Anything up? Yeah, I guess we got this one. Internal liquidity security 29887. That one. All right, now 15-minute. This is where I'm gonna do a little something. Take a 15-minute like this. And take a picture of the quarters I do.
One black one, you know.
Yeah. Now we got SMT. ES took out all the highs, NQ didn't.
And the SMT means like reversal firm like one and
One of them is stronger than one. They're not moving together today. Okay, let's
so
draw
the
this.
stronger one will in turn have more conviction for the weaker one.
Yeah, but it switches up because some of them are supposed to push and then it's not gonna push.
Okay. Punch that shit.
Tell her I'll come here the phone. Wish I were retarded. Never come in the office. Never come to perform it. The diamonds are dancing the camera. It's in a beautiful home. I'm just counting. Copy these calls, can't skip. I'm just counting. We're gonna break up these quarters now. I'm done for money. Drop it, dirty beast. Drop it, dirty beast. We are done for copy. I'm just carrying. This is definitely A. I'm not even gonna think about it for a second.
Right. Which one?
This one right.
Oh, I just come back and
started here, ended here.
yeah. Yes, the fuck back.
You see it? The manipulation usually takes out a high or a low, or both. Distribution can be the big movement, or it can be chop. Right? Still it moves, but it's not a chop.
So it can also be choppy while it can go up.
For sure. Distribution. For sure. I was falling, I was tweaking, I was high for tweaking. I was trying to strike shit, I was trying to strike shit, I was trying to strike shit. I got mad late night, strike, I got missed, strike, I got hit the pins, like I'm not gonna work, strike, you know that shit around when you already do, you know that guy is a whole truck till it's all again. I just wanna take a shot, burn it to the drink, crack the seal, I make them the sell it to these stars and the roof, this shit ain't nothing, I switched the coupe. She like the go take shrooms, look like Betty Boop. Shit in me. Was like I switch the shoes. Okay. I be balling, I was geeking, I was high school. I was trying to strike shit, I was trying to strike shit, I was trying to strike shit. Like a mad late night. Strike, like I'm doing the pins, but like I'm not gonna work. Step at home, I'm the good, yo, I'm putting my crushes on my soda. Perky got it stuck like a hose. It's a gun in my hose. We're missing on the door. It's a cut in my soda. Feeling on your body, see gold style.
Left, runway 32, left, 32.
El mundo más grande. Right. So dude, let's get a little practice, man. What do you think has happened from here, yellow line, to this blue line?
Let me think up.
Yeah, how would you describe it? Like, would you describe it to me as ranging? Would you describe it to me as one directional move? Would you describe it to me as big expansion? Would you describe it to me? And I could give you terms like accumulation, distribution. What do you think? Right. In other words, accumulation. So then we just start marking that whole section as A. Then we try to see if the rest of the day just flows like that. So there's after it accumulates, it's supposed to manipulate. After manipulate, it's supposed to distribute. After it distribute, it's supposed to continue in the direction or reverse. The manipulation, how we look, does it take out a high or a low of that previous section? See what I'm saying? If you take out the high, the low from the yellow to the blue, yep, you see them come down, took out the low. Then watch the manipulation act like they're going up, come take out the low again, right? But you should be expecting the manipulation if you know how the quarter is flowing, right? Quick lesson, quick what's, quick reviews. Then now, what I'm about to do is go inside here and break that down too. So that's 6 hours that we just break down from the yellow to the blue. That's from open to midnight. Now from the yellow to right here is 90 minutes. You can break it down in every 90 minutes. So we just look for the same thing. This the open. This about the close. Still kind of the same thing on a smaller scale, no? We didn't go nowhere. Took out the low. Distribute it back up. Manipulate. Fake move. Judas swing. Right. But we have to, if you can time that, the whole time is going down, you just waiting. Yeah. Right.
I know it's the Judas I come.
But like, look at this one now, right? From here to here, what happened? See the switch down. This is movement. So now that's not A, it's the other one. So there's AMDX or it's XAMD. Right, so now, even though this look like some movement, you can see we really didn't go nowhere. We come here, come back up, right? Here's where we really start chopping and taking out the low. So now that look like, remember the major manipulation? Come down here, come back, take out the low again. Now we switch. And if you're looking for the manipulation, right, we're looking for basically that should be the wrong direction. So this are good on. Yes, I know is the time we say, all right, it took them out here, it took them out here. If we're really going to distribute, now we should start going up here. And then now this is where the X is different, right? Because the X is going to be continuation or reversal. We kind of continued up a little bit. You just give me this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh.
New reach, waiting up your reach. Well, this one might be a little accumulation. This last one right here. We started here and we end up right back at the same place. So anytime we start somewhere and kind of end at the same place, immediately I'm just like, that's accumulation. Well, how? All we did was right back, right? All we did go accumulate whatever. Bus left the station, come right back. Where on the reach? Okay.
Like that, then you will get captured.
Okay. Me want. Yo, you talking about that? Take. What is it? Tian Granger. Yeah. Now we're supposed to distribute. Look at the distribution. Yeah, market open, but we're looking for that big moves. And now, see if we distribute here, get a nice move, or we get some X. All right. So that done. Put this to Chat GPT, so it has to say real quick. This shit should draw up right now. See how that is load up on here now. $15 or what should 1 minute.
Home for blood. Let's go.
And then take it out of low or high of the session. Right? Some Judas swing. Always think Judas. No, you do with the sugars? I mean,
yeah,
the 6 bars?
yeah, me join the 6 bars, so me sugar me a catch.
Sugar low today is 29882. Sugar high today is 29894.
That little small one there. That
Yeah.
small fuck.
1 minute under sugar.
Leroy
Yeah. That's hilarious.
No joke. Especially after going down the finish and me and Leroy.
But like, man, them a plan out.
Me a reach over there. Brother, you man, it's oh long man, it's no, you long them with from the start.
Told you, bro.
But
That
at
shit was
2
hilarious.
minutes, Leroy disregard.
And Leroy, I'll have to see us in the plan.
Brother,
That was hilarious.
the video is 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and 10 seconds is all a Leroy work.
All that Leroy work. He's right.
Break up.
GG's, my G. Alright, so right now, sending you the charts. Daily range still. We got up gas station, I would say, at 30,336 to 596, a little ways out. Then I got a premium rejection zone on the daily at 30,109. 4 hour back inside bearish fair value gap between 29,919, 29,887. Got an up gas station in the 4 hour, 29,995 to 30,096. Got a down gas station at 29,554 to 260. 1 hour inside the previous 10 a.m. bar. We got the low of that of 29,787 to the high of 909. We got a big wick on the 1 hour bar. Maybe we go to the middle of that wick of 29,682. Got a down gas station at 29,717 to 887 on the hour as well. 15-minute, currently got SMT with ES running the highs and NQ not. So we're watching that. I gave you the quarter breakdown. Right now, today for the flow, I think it's going to be AMDX on the 15-minute. And we got a couple lows on the 15-minute as well, but the major one is 29,717. Big wick just created on that one as well. Let's see. Switch back to my 1 minute. Where is my 1 minute? Bro, rougher than St. Thomas, yo. Can't tell me my name. Rougher than St. Thomas. Still a bleed, still a bleed, still a bleed, yeah. We got please, if we're the real, this for the real, play it, not the rich. Alright. Let's see, 1 minute under sugar, not much going on right now. We just know it's under sugar, actually currently pulling back into the sugar. And 2K tick, ranging on the tick chart, sent you the picture of that. My bad for the in-between, had to plug in the computer. All right, let's see what you got.
Brought back out that sugar again. And inside of the tin yesterday.
GG's my G. This is exactly the kind of briefing that makes a difference. You've built a framework instead of chasing candles. Here's how I'd rid today's battlefield. Daily bias, neutral to slightly bearish until proven otherwise. Still ranging. Price is sitting in the middle of the larger daily structure. Premium rejection around 30,109 remains very important. Your upside gas station, 30,336 to 30,596 is a destination, not today's expectation unless buyers completely take control. No edge from the daily alone. 4H, this is where I think today's story starts. Prices back inside the bearish FVG, sitting inside resistance, just below your 4H gas station.
Yeah.
That tells me buyers have work to do. If they cannot reclaim 29,999 times 29,887 with acceptance, sellers still own the higher time frame premium. Now 1H. This chart is the most important one today. Things I like. Price respected yesterday's recovery. Things I don't like. Huge rejection wick. Still inside yesterday's 10 a.m. range. Still inside your hour gas station. No displacement yet. This screams open quote compression, close quote, not trend. NAMARC 15 minute, I like what you notice. SMT-ES making highs, NQ not quite there. That divergence deserves respect. SMT by itself isn't a trade, but it tells us to slow down. AMDX, I actually agree. Looking at the structure you've marked, AM has already happened. We're hovering around decision. Now we're waiting to see if we get decision expansion or decision failure. Don't assume expansion. Make price earn it. 1 minute under sugar. Pulling back into it. Perfect. That's where the information is. Don't chase the first reaction. Watch whether sugar becomes support, resistance, or simply gets traded through. This picture is my favorite. It isn't trending. It's boxing. That means institutional inventory is probably being built. Your trend channels are showing exactly that. My expectations. I think there are 3 scenarios. Scenario 1, sugar holds, EMA holds, 2K breaks upward, NQ finally confirms ES, then attack yesterday's highs. Scenario 2, bearish, sugar fails, price loses the 1 hour range, SMT continues, then your objectives become 29,787, 29,717, possibly the middle of the large wick near 29,682. That aligns nicely with your downside gas station. Scenario 3, most likely right now, nothing. More chop, more back and forth, Friday morning, waiting for liquidity before NY really commits. This is actually the scenario I'd assign the highest probability to based on the charts you've shared. It doesn't mean it has to happen. It just means I wouldn't force an early trade while price is still trapped between your higher time frame levels. What I'd watch. Your checklist is almost perfect. I'd literally sit with sugar reaction, 2K breakout, EMA reclaim or loss, ES versus NQSMT, acceptance outside the 1H range, AMDX confirmation. Only when several of those line up would I start thinking about execution. Roach Gang mission. Today's objective isn't to predict. Today's objective is to identify which side wins the auction. If buyers win, let them prove it. If sellers win, let them prove it. We don't trade because price moved. We trade because the evidence stacks in one direction. We don't die, we multiply.
Get off me, no reaper. Static cash by the pound, we are we cash. Can the black crown the town with a laser.
Okay, sending you the news picture now as well. And just looking around, now we're above the sugar and no necessarily clear setup and no real news, right, coming up? No news.
11 and 12.
Maybe 11 and 12, but let's see. And for me to trade today, I would think I want to see a prior day high taken, Nice rejection outside the sugar off my EMA two-legged pullback, or we try to maybe support off that and keep going up, but I would say I'm looking for just a reaction off that area.
I think you're reading the market well this morning. If I were sitting beside you, I'd be saying stay patient. Nothing you've described tells me you need to force a trade before the market gives you confirmation. News. Looking at your calendar. No major red folder U.S. economic releases during the NY morning. 11 a.m., WSD report, mainly agricultural markets, can occasionally create broader risk sentiment, but usually not a primary NQ catalyst. 12 p.m., Baker Hughes rig count, typically more relevant for oil than index futures. So, for your NY session, there isn't an obvious scheduled catalyst that should force a move. That means today's move is more likely to be driven by liquidity and technical positioning. Structure, I like your thought process. Higher time frame, daily still in balance, 4H sitting inside bearish premium, 1H inside yesterday's large wick range. That tells me we're still auctioning. Sugar. Now price has reclaimed sugar. That changes the conversation. Instead of looking to short immediately, I would now ask, open quote, does sugar become support? Close quote, or open quote. Was that just another liquidity grab? Close quote. Those are two completely different trades. Your long idea, you said, open quote, prior day high gets taken, close quote, open quote, nice rejection outside sugar, close quote. Open quote, EMA support, close quote, open quote, two-legged pullback, close quote. I actually like that sequence. You're stacking evidence instead of trying to predict. You're basically saying 1, take liquidity, 2, reject, 3, hold structure, 4, EMA supports, 5, 2 LPB confirm, 6, execute. That's a much higher quality entry than buying the breakout itself. Alternative, the other side is still valid. If PDH gets swept and price immediately falls back under sugar, that becomes a completely different story. Now you'd start looking toward yesterday's wick, 29,787, 29,117, possibly deeper if sellers gain acceptance. Again, let price prove it. My biggest question right now. Not open quote, bull or bear, close quote. Instead, open quote, can price accept above yesterday's high, close quote. Acceptance is different from a quick poke above the level. A brief break that immediately reverses often means liquidity was taken, not that buyers have control. Hash Roach checklist before entry. Before clicking buy or sell, I'd want to answer yes to most of these. Higher time frame bias still respected. Sugar acting as support or resistance, not the middle of a chop. EMA agrees with the direction. Two-legged pullback completed. SMT confirms or no longer warns against the trade. Liquidity, PDH, PDL, has been taken or clearly defended. Room to the next gas station or target. Risk to reward is still favorable. If you're missing several of those, it's usually a sign that waiting is the better trade. From everything you've shown me this morning, your discipline has improved a lot. You're letting the market come to your plan instead of trying to fit the market into a trade. That's exactly the habit that compounds over hundreds of sessions. Mission for this morning, don't let Friday convince you that movement equals opportunity. Let the reaction at your key levels tell you whether today's edge is actually there.
Run the whole place like a potion. Mr. Universe program. Hello, Jeopardy, hello, Jeopardy, hello, Jeopardy, hello, Jeopardy.
Listen, what?
Mommy, get to the mommy, get to the just to push me that tire. Engine get mud like Madina, Miami, a car about flat speed. I'm just a chuckle with the even reach that speed. You no care no faster than clean. I will put beauty on black base. Q50 hybrid, your technique like speed. 385 series, stand guys, so we can't chat to him. Mr. Radar, can't stop fake. Mr. Bike, Mr. Truck, Mr. Black Jim. Tell you what, say, me no take time. If you wind down, you win that cigarette fly. If it never fast, then it wouldn't make nice. Twin turbo with the killer inside. Be my customized with the demon and the exhaust. Push fire, we can light. Bench them a pass, everybody have a seat on side. Real estate, so we drive up a wrangle a Jeep on side. In my pre-life while studio in night chunk if I feel like vice. Yeah, I was flat speed. Me just a check on my day for reach that space. Me no care no fast at that clip. I whip up beauty palm black base. Q50 hybrid yo that make like speed. V85 series dance guys so we can't chat with. Me see radio car but me not stop it. Me see bike, me see truck, me see black jeep. Me know my place. Me I overtake. Pick up a college girl and lift up I'm on the way. Love the car full of locks but me roll away. Yo my way. Chipping on your Glock and we chipping engine. Many we go pull up on a pretty same thing. Don't wanna rev up that little bling bling. Modern lifestyle of the wickedest thing. Me a chat to me car like a pretty English. And no button at the baby top for me kill switch. Just drop sitting nice shop I get thin. Just drop sitting nice shop I get thin. Flat speed, me just a check on my day for reach that speed. Me no care no fast at that clean. I will put beauty palm black base. Q50 hybrid yo that make like speed. V85 series dance guys so we can't chat to him. Me see radio car but me not stop it. Me see bike, me see truck, me see black jeep.
Fuck with evil head, cause your family are all forget you. Welcome to Trinidad, yeah, the rifle taller than Tilton. Yeah, mounted man, boss with them talk about. They know man a criminal. Send it all up the pistol. If I want them, why we are respond. Yeah, rifle boss boy dead, him gone on. Dash me body no funeral. If I want an hour, jump na the car. Bring the matic and the new SLR. Where you want me to catch them near or far. Wind down the glass, send my up on top. But tell you me can know. We got rifle longer than bamboo. Them know me a evil day. Gunshot, couple shot, make people day. Yeah, man, go all out. One call for Lindsay, man, crawl out. They get shot in your face from the stepping on my place. Take life for your little suit, take for your blaze. We see the trend, that's how I base. Full of the CIL, the man, and the shoes will chest. Yeah, we make it them, the boy jam because the gunshot, the bush, shoot them neck. Welcome to Trinidad, with the rifle taller than Hilton. Yeah, mounted man, boss with them talk about. Them know man a criminal. Send it all up the pistol. If I want them, wow.
Fuck them up. Look at you, man. Yeah, man, them tell them.
Bossy, me know if you hold me when me no play booty. All of me girl, them a trophy. All of me dog, them strap up like soldiers. Lavish living, I never pose. You Chanel, me buy for me girl, I never grow. See a band picking in your Montana like Tony. She glad for see me, a bag of dollars and a story. The pick I'm count it up. Your clothes lift up, girl, what a bounce it up. Bounce it to my back, me loud the cup. In another lane, and me out me cut. Push one in the brain, and the crown the talk. She love go on the plane, and me know me flat. I'm to make it rain, and me soul. She said that you money. Only in your own, my pragmatic, my load it up. And let them know we so. President is not Trump, is not Bush. On the resident, we got guns, we got push. So my president, we come fight, me got sunshine. President, with the band, they can't push. Jordan, put a back up and look, boy, proud of a few. Mark up and book, me stand up and face the boy, now fuck
Camera. You're gonna do with that. You man, them must say yes, man. Right, you can't have peace with that dog. You put that bitch over Germany and send it on the autobahn. No peace. Yeah.
Live your truth.
Alright.
You're rich, if you know rich. Have patience. Just do what you have to do. Think we know what me do. Girl, you know what me do. We just had to do. Cause not doing is my enemy. Get up. Just sit down too long. Satan, we won't charge you. You're a party man.
Believe in myself, but every time myself set me up with the second for the
Jesus.
every time myself set me I go buy a big girl shine. But we every time myself set me can't fly. She real, but I feel that strong mind. Believe. Every time myself set me I go from 20 grand for the month. It happened best than me. But
tell myself something I could book us one from Tennessee. I'm jumping into deep. I can, you can, leads out for the voice and drum. I can, you can, leads out for the voice and drum. Chop up the duty. Rub up in on me and them say me low key. Candle that place cold soft like putty. Bird shit the food down fast, me a flushy. Chain them full of ice, bro, and a slushy. Money make me fucking, the y'all do me ugly. Stinking rich, gun full of dopey. So anyway, the dan boy, you know me have a turkey. Response fit for this badness. My shit man tip me up to go peace. Sit on dick, but switch on six. She get in a spiritual a Christian bitch. Rich badness, we got chips on chips. Squash in the face, we got eggs on lips. Ways of a clock with a big chopstick. And the Benz brand new, so they see plastic. Squash man full of weed money and big gas pan. If you don't believe, then ask that box. Leads out for the voice and drum.
Yeah. Born him.
Mayo in the mix.
Let's get some energy. Told her let me in, put her in a pin zone, trying not to sin. I give her some friends, he wear them diamond in. Come on when she got me spin. Tell me, come, you know I'm speeding. Oh shit in the lid, don't let me find out you sleep. I didn't know you was a freak. She ain't know I was gonna be like that. She ain't know I was gonna eat like that. Hot cold with a freak in the air. Get right in the and the check on back on me. You got outside with it, you got around with it, I'm outside with it. I know the line, I can just see it, I got it down with it. I jump in the water, this shit like a train, just know I'm surviving it. We say it's fine, till that dude's part, just know I'ma die with it. Oh, baby, turning me on, how you dancing? All the fake feelings change, I'm trying to figure out what really happened. Hate it when you leave, baby girl, I don't feel the same way you last. Pussy got me weak, put me straight to sleep, baby, I ain't need that's high, that's high, that's high, that's high, nigga, I'm so playing for keep. Don't care what you think, I'm ready to beat, that thing in the water like that at the beach. I feel it feel like a motherfucking creep. Me, I'm around with it, I'm outside with it. Call on the line and pass it to sleep, I got it down with it. I jump in the water, this shit like a train, just know I'm surviving. They say it's forever till that dude's part, just know I'ma die with it. She like when I give him a side, fries off it. I thought you were
7 minutes windows over. It's not happening so far for me. At least.
Looking at your 2K tick chart, here's what stands out to me. Current structure, trend still constructive. You're making higher lows after the morning reversal. EMA, price is holding above the EMA, which is a positive sign for buyers. Compression, the last several candles are tight and sideways right underneath resistance. That's energy building, not a clean breakout yet. Cash key area. The turquoise line above price looks like your resistance/liquidity level. There are two main possibilities. One, bullish continuation, higher probability if confirmed. Buyers push through the highs with displacement. The breakout holds on a pullback. EMA stays underneath supporting price. Then the next objective becomes your higher gas station HTF levels. 2. Liquidity grab and rejection. Price pokes above those highs. Immediately falls back under. EMA is lost. Then you look for your 2LPB short if it aligns with the HTF bias and your sugarcane setup. What I would watch right now, is this just consolidation before expansion? Does the breakout candle have real displacement? If it breaks, does it hold above the level instead of instantly failing? Is ES confirming the move, or is there still SMT divergence? Your trade checklist. Before pressing the button, ask yourself, higher time frame still agrees, SugarCane FVG respected, EMA supporting the move, liquidity taken, clean 2LPB, risk to reward worth taking? If any of those are missing, there's no need to force a trade. One thing I do like is that you're staying disciplined. Earlier, you said your plan was to react at PDH and the premium zone rather than predict it. This chart still fits that mindset. Let price show its hand first. The move after the reaction is usually higher quality than trying to guess whether this resistance will break.
She want ride by me. Who wine panic attack when I climb palm tree? And see say I want money, money. You know me think I want, my phone is sing a song, every response to him and I never king along. Black pro fox and every kid I see them up on me yet. Gosh, you want no collect. Me a circle of black and get stopped by cops and his suicide back. Just give me something, man. Have a client on the phone, Mr. Keep me like a grand. Now have no use to make up me like a rebel head. You think it dead, boy, figure more millions. Don't waste the money on the mini girl. No, I'm a drive them, I see a 9 or 7 life. Me ain't touch care, she give me the price. Like a knife for the cream, and no girl, you should skin. Very nice, fully outside, I'm signed to the street. Them say a cheap time for the cheap. One tap banks, rifle with feet. She believe big smelly like a Bible she read. Never see them up on me yet. Gosh, you want no collect. Me a circle of black and get stopped by cops and his suicide back. Just give me something, man. Have a client on the phone, Mr. Keep it like a grand. Now have no use to make up me like a cripple.
Come on.
It's
like this. Come, bro.
Before you start talking, you can't see president if we not brown. Big bag enemy not gonna have flaws.
See Henny, yeah? Crystal Punch, new version.
If you have a bike, you want a bike. If you have a TV, you want a TV. You don't want no girl. You can't go to that way. You want
People go.
Right.
dirty boy. You have paper cigarettes.
Dirty boy.
You get license registration for that. You own, if you have a car, you own a car. Remember you fuck. Commandment one, but not enough to eat that rum. If you're too big and you go sell with your hand too. And every pussy full of glue. Yo, Ramos, money can't done, rich no bomb buckler.
Oh, you said true story today?
Yeah, man. Yes.
I just had another idea, mate.
A long time we should have done that, bro.
Bro, we can do
Come
this
on.
too, bro. With the
Why
suit,
are
with the police suit. Like, pull up with the police.
Brother, just come on, bro.
No, we don't have license and insurance.
No, bro.
You get license registration.
Dirty boy.
This one very family good. Dirty boy.
Dirty boy.
Yo, alright. I love ChatGPT.
Watch it beat now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here, like anything in life.
Why I eat that was right there ticket. Why I eat that.
Brother.
Put some example for the TV and just put the ticket there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Give it down.
Alright. Windows done. BRB. That is that. Alright. Let me send the hot-edit flicks. Can you do something for me? And a little uplift for me. 21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Do your thing, 21. Just keep sending ChatGPT the pics, sending her the updates, showing how we keeping steady. Me GPT. Still didn't take our Pride Day high.
That was not news.
The hell was that?
Looking at both charts together, here's what stands out to me. Higher time frame, 1H1M.
Bull
Price
cockamini,
respected your 4H1H FVG high, around 29,918 to 29,937.
5 minutes till the next window.
You're still trading inside that premium area you've been marking. The next obvious liquidity sits around 29,966 to 29,993, which lines up with today's high. As long as price holds above 29,889, buyers still have a chance to make one more run into that liquidity. 2000 tick. Your execution chart tells the story much better. You had a clean balance range. Price made the expansion higher. Then you got the sharp liquidation back into your green demand zone, your gas station. Buyers immediately responded with a strong rejection. That rebound is exactly what you'd expect if institutions were filling longs rather than starting a larger sell-off. Now price is trying to build another base. What I'd be watching? Bullish. If price can hold above 29,860 to 29,890, stay above your EMA on the 2K, print another clean 2 LPB, then reclaim 29,937. I'd expect a run toward 29,966, 29,993, potentially even 30,000 plus if momentum picks up. Bearish. If buyers fail and we lose that green demand area again, I'd expect sweep of the recent lows, return toward 29,815, then possibly the larger HTF support beneath. Ashashab Roach Gang read. This doesn't look like a chart I'd want to chase. It looks like a chart where patience gets paid. You've said before, open quote, what has to happen for me to take a trade today? Close quote. From these screenshots, I'd answer, let buyers prove themselves by reclaiming 29,937, or let sellers break the green demand and then wait for an inversion retest. Anything in the middle is just range trading. One thing I also noticed, your charts and execution process are getting much cleaner than they were a few weeks ago. The HTF map, 2K execution chart, gas stations, EMA, and 2LPB are all lining up into a repeatable workflow.
Listen, man.
That's exactly the kind of consistency that makes your SugarCane FVG model easier to review after each session. If this turns into another no trade day, that's still valuable data. Protecting capital while waiting for your exact setup is part of building the process you've been documenting with the Roach Gang.
Alright, GG's. I think I'm going to call it a day. It's Friday.